YouTube. Alright, so the mic seems to be working now. Welcome to Drawing and Talking with Artclstudios. We're back with another Drawing and Talking. And the topic of tonight is how to spark your creativity. And let me lower the volume, it's a little loud there. Alright, here we go. How to spark your creativity. Topic. Hey Derek, welcome to the live. How to spark creativity. All right, so on tonight's live, we're speaking creativity, how to spark it, where does creativity come from, how to bring it back when it leaves you. YouTube is not receiving enough video maintained. Oh. Alright. So the connection is not that good for some reason, but we'll just go at it. Alright, so last night I started working on that Bad Bunny drawing. I didn't get so far today, I was a little busy. You're welcome. Hey Melissa, welcome. Again, the topic is, I forgot to pin the topic. I'm a little out of it today. I've had a weird day. So pardon me for my lateness and my laid backness. I should have been super ready since I've been speaking about being prepared and all that jazz. You're good. Thank you. It's pinned. Awesome. All right, so to spark creativity, one of my favorite things to do to spark creativity is to blend things, mix things, because we think that we're gonna come up with something super unique, and sometimes we spend so much time because we want to reinvent the wheel. And to spark your creativity, you need some inspiration. Hello, Halen. Hey, Emily. Welcome to the live. So, again, today we're speaking about creativity. Where does it come from? In my opinion, and you guys can go ahead and leave your comments there. Where does creativity comes from you? For you, where does it come from? Where do you grab creativity from? So, in my opinion, I believe that creativity is cleverness. You know, when you're creative, you think of something clever and it inspires others and it takes people to a new place. So for me, creativity, I bring it from other people inspire me, and that sparks an idea. So yesterday, after posting that Mickey Mouse drawing, somebody wrote a comment. Shout out to that person who wrote a comment. Can't remember your name right now, but I'll give you a shout out when the drawing is done. And he said to draw Takashi 69. And for tonight, I've been working on Bad Bunny, and that's something that's gonna be uploaded soon. Hey Gio, welcome. I'm gonna be working on a Takashi piece, as he claims to be the fastest man alive. He's gonna be Speedy Gonzalez. So I'm gonna see if I work something here, turning Speedy Gonzalez into Takashi. So let's see what that will turn out to. I'm looking for some, let me see, Takashi 69 running. And let's see what comes out of that. Not a good image. All right, so I believe that innately your ideas come from whatever experiences you have in the past, and then you bring them out and bring them to the forefront. But you got to add something to it, because an idea without a memory, an idea without some part of your childhood, in my opinion, you know, it comes from some part of your childhood. It comes from something that creates nostalgia. It's something that comes from God, let's call it that, or the universe, you know, something that's already given to you. But you present it again, you bring it back to the forefront, in a nice light. You bring it back and you give it your own twist. You give it your flavor. You give it your finesse. And that's what we're about to do tonight. So as we find a good Takashi 6ix9ine picture, I'm just gonna go ahead and get started with Speedy Gonzalez image, because I already have that. And I'm just gonna get Speedy Gonzalez to be the frame, and then we'll be dealing with the other part later on. And yeah, this is the Speedy Gonzalez image that we'll be using. Something very simple. And as stated in the past, I usually would draw something, started with simple shapes, you know. So I'll go ahead and let me see what color I have. All right, let me turn it into blue. Do some squares for simplicity, and then we can go ahead and grab his body, and maybe like a bean shape for the body. And yeah, so we're turning him into the fastest man alive. And then, so right now I'm just grabbing the shapes, drawing them out, and then I'll add the Takashi character in there. But yeah, so thank you to that person who last night left me that comment. I was like, okay, so I'm in this mode of creating classic cartoons into, I wouldn't say my style, but you can call them my style, but I'm just redrawing them in how I picture them and adding some things that I know how to draw, and we'll go from there. So one of the recommendation is, when to spark creativity, you can use things that already exist, you know, use references, because if you're trying to reinvent the wheel, you're gonna go through a lot of headaches. So why not use already what exists? And you'll save a lot of time, you'll save some headaches, and you know, you'll find something relatable to people. So why not use something that already exists?
This is crazy. Why am I even here?
All right, let's see. So okay, here we go. He has some big ass feet, and Takashi, he's been acting a fool, I've heard in the social media. He's getting away with everything right now. He's happy to be out, happy to be free. So let's see what happens out here. But creativity is something, you know, that sometimes we take for granted, you know, and it feels like the muse comes and then it leaves. Let me turn off the commercial there. So creativity, it's so sensitive sometimes, because it comes, it leaves, you feel like it's abandoned you, and you feel that when it leaves, you don't know when it comes back again. But my belief is that you always got to stay doing something, even if you're not inspired. Even if your creativity. Oh, and thank you to my brother Lupo Black 24 for recommending this topic. Yeah, he submitted a topic. So whenever you guys see comments in my Instagram that asks for you to suggest a topic, go ahead and leave your whatever you want to talk about. And I know I haven't been as active in my stories. I gave it a little rest because I'm also want to work on other things, but I think I need to get back into it, because I feel like I get disconnected because I don't post as often as I used to in the past week. So, and I'm finished with my fast. Finished yesterday, so today I ate like a crazy guy. Shouldn't have eaten like that, because now I feel like I'm bloated. Lupo, there you go, talking. Speaking of the man, he shows up. So he was the one that recommended the topic of tonight, how to spark creativity. And we were pretty much talking how creativity can come and it could leave. So, but that doesn't mean that when it leaves, you stop creating. Because even if you're not inspired, I believe you should continue creating, because you can work on something else. Every piece that you make doesn't have to be a masterpiece. I think that the commercial finished. So I paused it now. There we go. There we go. Yeah, not every piece that you make needs to be a masterpiece. Sometimes there are pieces that you need to learn from, and you need to, you know, just get a couple of things from that piece, and maybe the next piece you make will be a masterpiece. So don't think every piece will be a Michelangelo or a Picasso. So we're here turning Speedy Gonzalez. Well, Takashi. Whoa, that's loud. Oh, and I need to turn on the mic on this side. There we go. Turning 6'9", Speedy Gonzalez into 6'9". I think that's a good frame, a good body frame. Let me add some details that I'll normally add. All right. And here I am still, the skeleton is in. And now let's look at a cool Takashi photo. And so this is what I started yesterday and I haven't finished. And what is this? Oh, this is something else. So that's what I started yesterday. I haven't finished yet. I'm on the way. And yeah, working on a couple of things for YouTube. So I'm trying to get back into making my regular YouTube videos besides doing these lives, because the live have turned into something very organic and very effortless once everything is set up. So the work does on its own. The only thing that I need to do more is more promotion, and that's something that I need to work on. Finding ways of promoting my videos a little better, but besides that, everything seems to be working itself out. So right now working on a trailer for my channel. So I'll kind of invite people and tell people what I'm doing in my channel and what it's gonna continue to be, since it's been a year since my last trailer. But again, coming back to the topic, if you guys can go ahead and leave me a comment, and welcome to those people coming into the YouTube live. I know the connection is okay. It says excellent now. It was poor a couple of minutes ago. It's been a year since my last, but it's now all good. All right. So let's see. Go ahead, guys. Leave me your thoughts, and also go ahead and subscribe to my YouTube channel, Artclstudios. You can find it in my bio, link in my bio. Go ahead and subscribe, because the more people that come into that YouTube, the merrier. That's it. The more the merrier, that I feel. Alright, so should he have braids or loose hair? I think the loose hair. 6'9", let's see, 6'9", after jail. So I was doing some breakdancing moves the other day. And okay, Takashi. And yeah, so another thing that inspires me to create is, people's attention. Like, I'm coming once I'm done eating. All right, let me know, bro, so it doesn't happen like yesterday. I missed your call. Takashi 6'9", release. Like what people recommend, what people want to see. Sometimes I dig into my own personal life, and I find memories that I love about my childhood, and I illustrate it. If you guys see my campesino character, which is this guy right here in the middle, well, for the people on YouTube, for the people on Facebook, how can they see it? It's this guy right here. So that's the campesino, and that character pretty much represents my childhood. Things that I did, things that I wish I did, and sort of a magical way of imagining my life. Both some real, some exaggerated. But yeah, reliving some moments through my art. Recent. So we'll go with, hey Granny, welcome to the live. This is Drawing and Talking with Artclstudios. Thank you for joining. And we're speaking about sparking creativity. That right there that joined in, Granny H, is a big inspiration to me. She was my dance teacher growing up. I grew up dancing folkloric, which is a reason that I have things like the hat right there. And I know a lot of my culture because of that lady. You know, and let me show people here. I think you guys saw it too because of the camera. Yeah, so that hat and what else? Yeah, those paintings on the wall are inspired because I learned about my culture when I was a kid. Learning folkloric dancing. And yeah. Alright, without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and introduce what picture I'll be using for Takashi because I don't seem to find a good one. I'm just going to go with I'll just go with this one. Alright, so his hair will be flying, his tattoo will be right there, his jacket will be open, and his underwear will be showing. Alright, so let's go ahead and add a new layer. Hey Chulo, welcome to the live. Padrino 813, welcome. So today we're talking about creativity, how to spark your creativity. And in this quarantine time, gave us some time to think, rethink our life, you know, and kind of think about why or what should we focus on, what can be our who are we, you know, like outside of work, who are we outside of our 9 to 5s, outside of, you know, the things that people tell us that we are. Who are we really? You know, because especially in countries that are very work oriented and very labor oriented, we become our jobs. And sometimes we forget that we're more than just our job, you know. And pretty much like, in what way do we contribute back to society? And, you know, that usually is not, our 9 to 5 is something that we should be passionate about, and it's something that we should be proud of, you know. And if you are, big ups to you. But I know that there's a lot of people that are not proud of their 9 to 5 because it's not something that they chose. It's something that they had to do in order to provide for their family, in order to provide for, you know, there we go. In order to provide, you know, and to survive. And in reality, we gotta rethink why we do the things we do. And we should be proud of what we do, you know. And if that something is something creative, that's something. Welcome to the live, Boli Plummy and Y Film Works, Jose 3142254, bienvenido al en vivo. Estamos hablando de cómo ser creativo de nuevo, cómo convencer tu creatividad, cómo revivirla. And we're talking about grabbing things from the past, grabbing things from the present, and, you know, remaking those memories that you were once proud of. And I'm here making a memory that didn't exist, but in my mind, because I'm taking these cartoons from the past, I'm remaking Takashi into Speedy Gonzalez because he claimed once to be the fastest man alive. And somebody in my let me actually pull up my Instagram and see who it was who gave me the suggestion to draw Takashi. And it was Manolo underscore GEE underscore de underscore la underscore tres. So Manolo, thank you for the suggestion. You have suggested to draw Takashi, and here we are, drawing Takashi 6ix9ine as Speedy Gonzalez. Alright, so his pants come out here. And I hope you guys enjoy this image. This when he wrote that, automatically I thought, who can he be? Who can he be? Even though like the Mickey Mouse image that I drew wasn't inspired in anybody in specific, that sparked a creativity in me, you know, like to maybe create these rappers as characters. And the first one that I did was Bad Bunny as Bugs Bunny, and that just happened by accident. Literally, I was just making a joke. It's like, I'm drawing Bugs Bunny, not Bad Bunny. And then from there, it just happened. Hey, Love Hype, welcome to the live. So we were talking about sparking creativity, and the man here that just joined, he was the one that inspired me into putting these pieces up, and he asked me to put them on a show. Love Hype, thank you so much for the invitation you did that time. I still have the pieces. I don't think I almost had the chance to sell them, but I kind of love those pieces too much, and these are memory that I'll forever hold dearly. So I appreciate so much your contribution to my life and to my art career. Thank you so much. So, and as I was giving, you know, I have to give forward. So whenever you guys have chances, you can hit me up. You're also welcome to join in the live at any point and tell me what sparked your creativity. One time, yeah, man, that event was amazing, and I appreciate the opportunity once again. So also good people around you spark creativity. You know, you must surround yourself with people that want to see the best in you. And I have my boy here, Mr. Y Film Works, Joel, who keeps inspiring me every day to maintain that creativity running, that creativity flowing. Kai H Drawings, welcome to the live.
Unprecedented times.
So
we are ready to get
again, we're here drawing.
That's why Citizens Bank is committed
Mr. Takashi 6ix9ine.
For small businesses and offering financial
And
help to our
you know, I wanted to find a better
Our
picture
journeys may
so
have
that
been
I can,
interrupted, but our-
so that the inspiration works a little easier. But we're just gonna roll with this. And let's see if let me see. And it turns out that pretty much it fits his clothes, and I'm just translating. I'm not even adding much of my style into it. But to challenge myself, I may add some things here and there. But as of now, just want to leave it simple as is. And just continue with the challenge. And again, these challenges I give it myself to continue to inspire myself. And thanks to people like you that leave me comments and tell me what to draw. Don't underestimate the power of your influence, you know. You have the power to get suggestions into air. So my wife was talking about manifestation tonight with one of her partners, business partners. And you know, all you have to do is manifest things. Like, just speak them into reality, say them out loud, and you may inspire yourself into doing something. Another thing that I do to inspire my inspiration is to have words of encouragement. Things like these that says, I can and I will. And every day I come into my office and I see these words, I remember that I can and I will. So when it's not people around me, it's words floating around, that spark something in me to say, today is my day, and every day is my day pretty much. Thank you, Derek, for tuning in once again tonight. Yesterday we were talking about, what were we talking about? Yeah, it feels like yesterday was a million years ago. We were talking about insecurities. And, that was a very interesting topic. You guys can listen to the rest of that video on my YouTube if my Instagram has deleted it. So yeah, I invite you guys to check out my YouTube channel. The link is in my bio. And I forgot to mention that tonight I'm wearing one of my shirts. Finally, they're arriving. I got a couple of more things on the way. This has been one of the fan favorites so far. Yeah, you guys can find that also on my bio, on their shop. And yeah. So here we go. We got Speedy Gonzalez running around, and I think his leg could be a little higher. And just so you know, my I don't want to call it, the live stream. The live stream is not only for artists, creative people. It could be for anybody, So if you know somebody that might enjoy whatever nonsense I'm speaking about here, feel free to send it to that person, and, maybe inspire something in them. I always intend my videos to be very free in terms of speech. Daniel, mi primo, bienvenido. Gracias por la sintonización. Gracias por la sintonización al en vivo. So yeah, so anybody that wants to join the live, feel free to join. Send it to the person that you think might need some inspiration, because I'm just here to inspire any field, estamos hablando de la inspiración, de la creatividad. ¿Qué te inspira la creatividad? ¿Qué te devuelve creatividad? Y una de las cosas que mencionamos fue que Lupo's back. Que una de las cosas que inspira la creatividad es mirar a tu pasado y recuperar memorias que has tenido. And Lupo here was the person that started the topic, so welcome Lupo to the live.
What's going on? How you feeling? Pretty good?
All right. How you doing, man? Thank you for the recommendation.
No problem. I'm just chilling. And I want to say on me being on your platform. Can you hear me pretty clearly?
Yeah, I can hear you. I just can't see you. It still says that it's waiting. Let me check my Wi-Fi. Yeah, my Wi-Fi seems to be working fine. What you been up to today, man?
So I was asleep actually for a good little while, but I had a class earlier today. And because you talked about inspiring sparking your creativity.
Mm-hmm.
And one of the assignments I had was to create a piece for our modern art class, an art piece. And I chose to follow an artist with Jean Miro. He was a surrealist artist.
Jean Miro. From France?
No, Spain. Joanmiro.
Gotcha.
But anyway, with the surrealists, one of the things they did was like they were trying to tap into the unconscious, and I think like that's where a lot of our creativity resides, is like in our unconscious.
Damn, you went deep.
Well, I'm just using like what I was in class, what we've been learning about, and I'm just applying it to the topic.
I appreciate that, man.
Yeah. But so anyways, like one of the things they would do is like automatic drawing, where you just like you just allow your hand to just draw random stuff, like whatever. It's like doodling in a sense. And so that was like one of the things I did in my paintings. I'll show you the painting once I'm done talking.
Nice.
And also it's like dreams. I had put like my dreams into my as best as I could illustrate it. But I was thinking like the more you have I don't know how this apply for like, I'm pretty sure it apply other than just for artists as well, but like the more like resources you have, like, so for me as an artist, I'm thinking about my resource is my drawing dictionary, I guess, or like illustration dictionary, like knowing how a bed look, and drawing a bed, just because I can recall how to draw it. I can remember how to do it. So once I have that dream, I know it's more natural to me to just say, okay, boom, boom, boom. This was the bed. I remember how it looks. And so that was one thing I was thinking about, is just like creating your dictionary too. So like a dictionary, a journal. You can have like a creative journal,
Right.
I'm pretty sure you have a creative journal where you have ideas and you just write them all down. I don't know. That's what I try to do.
Yeah, I keep it on my phone. That's a good point. To always have something accessible that you can write your ideas on. But I want to go into that subconscious thing. I really, really, really like that part, man. You just got me like, my mind just got blown when you said that. I was like, what? Man, and I wanna suggest somebody, if anybody to look up, is his name is Edaviel. He's one of my favorite artists from the Dominican Republic. You can see him here. He does these journals every day, and he lets pretty much his imagination fly. But I want to see what do you think about that? Like what? And I guess you can speak more about that when you show me your piece. But how do you think that works? Where does that subconscious and your dreams? What does that mean for those who don't understand what it means?
So like I say, I'm not a professional, but from my little experience, I think the subconscious is that which is connected to like the universe, the all, and like basically like to me everything, in many ways. But at the same time, you also have, we as individuals, we have our own being as well. So sometimes we become our subconscious can be distorted or filtered by us, ourselves. Yeah, I don't know how. Now I'm just talking about like a little bit what I studied, which I'm saying, but I understand because I just think about how I think about things, and I try to, as far as like the subconscious, I try not to distort it. I think best to not to distort it, but allow it to just flow. And how you do that?
Yeah. So in other words, you're saying that if you have a thought, you don't try to control it and give it a meaning. You just let it be what it is and let it flow freely. If what is that, like what you're trying to say, or?
I think that's a good point. I think that's kind of like where I'm going, and I think it's very important at the beginning, of a creative process, because it's like you don't want to like taint that whatever type of intuition you're getting or whatever type of spark that you get, and it's like I think first just allow it to reveal itself, and then, you know, eventually you, like in the consciously kind of put it in form, you know, in the physical.
Man, that's nicely put,
Yeah,
man.
it's deep, man. I mean,
Sheesh.
but so it's crazy. I'm gonna give you an example of what happened today. Like, I'm not making none of this up. So like I'm gonna show you my painting. It's like really like, but it was, you know.
I can't see the screen right now, so I'm gonna ahead and call you right back because I know you're gonna show it to me, but the screen is not popping up still. So I'm gonna go ahead and close the call and call you right back. All right.
All right. Cool.
All right, because we all want to see your painting. Let me find you here once again. We got Lupo right here, and we're going live for him. Let's see if now this time it works, because I want to really see what I was talking about. Because, you know, when we let our subconscious take over, that's really powerful. And I think there's a term called flow state, when you let your subconscious lead the way, and nothing goes wrong in that time, because everything that's supposed to happen, it happens the way it is meant to happen, and there's no panic, there is no mistakes. Everything flows just as it is. Yo, say your camera high. All right, hold on 1 second. There we go. Let me know if that's better. By the way, I want to give a shout out to Martha Banks. She's on the live right now. She's the one that has provided me and my wife with these amazing stickies. You can find it on her page. I believe her link is in her bio. I can't remember right now what the profile for these are. No, thank you, Derek, for that suggestion. Yeah, so you can find these on Martha's page. She was also live with my wife. These are the kind of words that she sells on a sticky. An amazing idea that this lady has created, and I have them all over my room. I have them here, I have them on my wall. As soon as I come down here to my basement, my office space, I see all those words. So if you guys want to get inspired, you want to see words flying around speaking to you, go ahead and go to Martha. Her Instagram is Martha Banks Hall. Martha Banks Hall. Go ahead and check that out when you get a chance. And we're trying to connect with Lupo here, but it seems.
I'm here. Can you hear me?
Oh yeah, I hear you. Yeah.
But you can't see me.
No, I cannot. Let's see. What can we do? Go ahead and send me a picture on a DM. I'm gonna show it through my iPad, because I believe that where there's a will, there is a way, and we will get to see your post. So we can talk, and you can send it to me, and I'll show it through the camera. Because man, I appreciate, by the way, you coming in as every time you can when I'm doing these live, and everyone as well. Really enjoy you guys coming through.
Right now and for what's next.
Yeah, bro.
Oh, the audience can see?
Can you check my page?
Oh, okay, so they can see you. So you can show it, and yeah, send it to me in the DM, because apparently my phone is the one having the issue. Thank you for that, Derek. Thank you for that confirmation.
I think I'm gonna have to disconnect from my phone, though.
Oh, because you gotta send it. Do you have it on your post,
How else
or
could I?
you have it on your story?
Yeah, if you check. Yeah.
All right.
If you check my story, it should be like my last post, I believe. Not my story, but my last.
All right. Let's go to your Instagram. Oh, I see. All right. So everyone can see, apparently, except for me. So I'm seeing it right now, and I'm gonna just show to the people on Instagram. Matter of fact, let's make this easier. I'm just gonna bring your page to the screen. Why not?
Oh, appreciate it, bro. Appreciate you letting me be on your platform.
Man, I appreciate.
Y'all check it out.
We're here for that, man. That's what we're here for. We're here to artists helping artists. One supports the other. All right, let's see.
So,
All right, let's look you up. But go ahead, you can start talking about the piece while I find it and showcase it.
alright, it's kind of choppy. I don't know if it's my end or your, but you wanted me to start talking about it?
Yeah, I'm bringing it up.
Painting?
I'm bringing it in now. Here we go. All right. So Lupo Black 24 is his Instagram. You guys can go ahead and find him. All right. So all right, you can go ahead.
Alright, so cool. Basically, like I said, in the surrealist movement, you had a couple of artists. A lot of the artists were trying to tap into the unconscious, and basically do like some of the techniques. One of the techniques they used was automatic, automation. I can't remember the word, but basically it's like automatic painting and automatic like drawing. And so what they would do, how they it was that they basically they would start a paint and just allow their hand to just go. And so what I did was I tried my best to allow my unconscious to just, draw whatever type of funny shapes and, whatever it did. But also I had thought about 2 dreams that I had. And I was like, fun to because that's like my unconscious. So it'd be fun to just like put this in the painting. And so, and one of the details in the painting is the ladder. You can see the ladder on the left. And also, I had like a dream about like an extraterrestrial spaceship or something that was like delivering food.
Damn.
So I just went with like dessert.
Yeah, that's the quarantine got you on, wishing the aliens bring you food.
But see, that's the funny thing. Me, in this imagery in the painting, I'm actually the one on top of the earth, on top of the world.
I see.
You go up the ladder, it's like someone that's like sitting down on top of the world.
Yeah, this image right here.
Yeah, and I'll zoom in because I see it on your screen, but I just wanted to show it on my screen as well. So yeah. And so, anyways, just to make kind of like speed it up a little bit. This is me on top of the world. I had a dream that my brother was holding up a ladder, and I had climbed up the ladder, and then I was looking down. I was like, dang, it's gonna be a long trip back down.
Damn, you had that. Go ahead.
Yeah, and so in my painting, I decided to just stay up there on top of the world, like, fuck it, maybe not come back down, just chill up there.
That is awesome. What is this image right here? What is this? I'm curious to know what this is that connects this piece.
Okay, so what I was just thinking is like, it's important to like connect everything as best as I could. So I just, like I said, it was just an automatic something intuitively just say, okay, just draw a pink line to that. And this design is where I really just allow my mind to just do some goofy picture. And when I look at it right now, I'm thinking of, it kind of looks like this guy is fishing in space.
That's what it feels like to me. I'm like, he caught something good.
Yeah. But really, it was just me just drawing, like I said, just drawing and painting automatically, and just, I was like, whatever, let's just have fun.
Man.
And
that window there too, that window, it's like a window of possibilities. That could lead you anywhere.
And that's one thing I like about windows. Like, I think in my mind, I've always been attracted to like the idea of a window or a door, just because it's like going into something, a new dimension, going into like a new place, which has just always been kind of interesting to me. So And
Man.
then also as a child, I always like roads, like a winding road that leads to the horizon, just
Hmm.
because it creates depth. And it's easy to do, to just create some type of like depth. So
Yeah, no, that's very clever right there. Yeah. Now instead of just being a flat surface, it creates there's this here and that's far away. That's pretty dope, man. Really enjoy that. And it's so trippy too because one of the cakes seemed closer, the other one seemed a little further away. Because of the road.
yeah.
That's what's up, man. I really appreciate that.
Oh yeah, and then just like in the background, there's like I don't know if it's one painting that I did. This is actually like on a wooden panel, and there's a screen print in the background of something that I did, a sketch that I did a long time ago. I don't know if you've seen this one yet, but in the background there's basically this like ancient Egyptian type of figure of feline, like woman, like lion.
In this painting here?
Yeah, it's in the background. If you look behind the spaceship, you can barely see it, but it's still there.
Ah, you see, that's what I'm talking about. The messages, the hidden codes. This is what I love. I love the messaging, the coding between the lines. I can't see it in the picture, but the fact that I know that it's there, that means something. Sitting on top of the world in the age of Aquarius. Nice.
Yeah, and so like we're actually in the age of Pisces, like this epoch, but we're going into the age of Aquarius. So to me, I was just thinking about like, my future and how I would like to be, and I would like to be in I would like to be successful. In my I feel successful now, but I would like to be in a good place of where I'm just like sitting on top of the world, So
that's not a bad place to be in. Just a lot of pressure when you're up there. Just know that. not speaking from experience, but I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Nice.
Well, I'll there low key. No one won't know. Hopefully, no one knows.
No one will see you up there, huh? Like, look up, Lupo's up there.
Yeah.
Man, that's what's up.
But just to tie that up with the painting discussion, talking about creativity. So trying this new technique, automatic painting, I think it's important to always try new things. And because it may lead you to something else. It may not even have nothing to do with what you're doing, like the technique you're doing. But like what you're doing right now with drawing 6-9, I was thinking you could create a whole different type of like beings, like characters. They won't be like Smurfs. Like what is a Smurf?
Right. Go ahead.
So like you mixing these two characters up, you may create like something entirely different, entirely new. So.
That's a fact, and there's a lot of things that I love about culture. There's a lot of culture that we don't know about still. But there is like, and you mentioned the Smurfs, and my wife and I, we're reading this book by Malidoma Soma. It's called, let me see, Malidoma. And in the book, he speaks about these creatures. Yeah, so Malidoma Patrice Soma. And in a book, he speaks about these creatures that live in the forest, that only when you're spiritually awakened, you can see them. And when described, they look like Smurfs, pretty much. They call us something else, but it's very interesting that you brought that up, because I was just thinking about it. This is the book of Water and Spirit by Malidoma, and it's an amazing book. It's pretty much his story of becoming a shaman and going back into his roots. after leaving to Europe for a while, and I don't know. I just think there's so much knowledge to be learned from other cultures that we sometimes take for granted, and we think it doesn't even exist, that they don't have things like this in other culture. But there's a lot of information to be looking into. So I appreciate that comment.
Oh yeah, no problem, man.
Yeah, man, and you know, like the thing about inspiration is that the creativity, you can find it everywhere. You just have to be open-minded, you know, and enjoy that. And speaking about that, leading your pencil go, like when you were doing that painting, what were some of the thoughts that were coming into your mind? Like, what were some of the fears? And thank you, by the way, to those joining in: Rafael Diaz, Rafaelin, Luis Sign, welcome to the live. Jake Carlos, welcome, bienvenidos. So, tell me a little bit about that process. Like, did you feel pressure of making a mistake? What was your way of thinking? Since were you looking at any reference, by the way, when you were doing that painting?
No, I looked at no references. Oh, actually, I looked at a little bit of the reference of Juan Miro. Like, he has a painting where he has ladders in his painting. So I chose 2 paintings referred to for the sake of the assignment. But when I started the painting, I allowed my mind.
Say that again. You what? Alright, so I think I don't know if it's my service clearly probably it is my service messing up since we started the live, but I can't seem to hear you, Lupo, right now. Yeah, so if you can, go ahead and call back and I'll put you on. You were just about to go in again. I think every time you're about to go in a deep thought, it just cuts the conversation off this thing. But yeah, so creativity, man. And now sparking creativity from the subconscious, that's something that I do every once in a while as well, but it's something that I don't share. Like those drawings that I do, I never share them. They're something that I stick to, you know, and I one day I'll let him out. I actually, this one right here, this painting right here in the back, let me show you guys on the live. This one right here was from one of those drawings that you leave your subconscious to just let free, and that's what came out of my mind. I was studying carnivals, African mask. I was studying a couple of things, and that painting was not supposed to come to life, only because a professor of mine, I actually have the sketch here, I believe it's in this book, but I was not planning to put it anywhere, and she saw the sketch in the book, and she was like, I like this one, and I was like, no, I don't want to put that one up. She's like, no, this is the one that I want you to put out. So this is the sketch that I was working on, and
A few months ago, I talked to this hacker.
yeah, so this is the sketch, and it's something that I just doodle on the page, but I usually don't show those to nobody, and I have a bunch of those, and I just do them to let my mind relax and let thoughts flow. So yeah, hopefully I'll put those out sometime in the future, but they're not caricatures, they're mostly patterns and things like that, and those are the ones that they're just mind relieving, and it's necessary to empty out your thoughts, empty out your mind, and clear out all of your unwanted and wanted thoughts, just like clearing out your consciousness and letting your subconscious kick in, and at that point you have no control of the pen, you have no control of the pencil. You're just letting letting go of everything. Nothing matters. There's no mistakes once you're drawing like that. Let's see how this is coming along. And so far, so good. So far, so good. So far, so good. Alright. We're gonna cut his pants right here. And I'm gonna add some little bit of muscles here and there. Memo Multimedia, welcome to the live. Estamos hablando de qué te trae inspiración. ¿Qué te sparks? Inicia la creatividad. Aquí dibujando a Takashi como a Piri González. En una forma más de muñequito. A ver. Empecé este aquí de Bad Bunny anoche y no lo he terminado. Pero eso es algo que termina pronto. So I'm turning musicians into classic cartoons. And I'm just gonna see what's up. I just want to see what turns out of these things. Voy a ver qué sale de estos dibujos. And I'm just keeping it in their style, in their unique, weird style of those animated cartoons. All right. And what's something? Oh yeah, the chains. Let's see. Let's put the chains like over here. Inspiration. Thank you to Lupo for joining in our conversation as well, and for starting this conversation. Like I mentioned, I'll also be making out shorter videos on my YouTube channel. So if you guys want to see those, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. The link is in my bio. Go ahead and click on Artclstudios.com/links, and it'll take you to a bunch of links, and there you can find it. Alright, so I know so far it looks super cartoony, and I want to keep it like that to maintain the speedy spirit. And the live will be finishing. Thank you so much for joining, everybody. Have a good night on my Instagram. Thank you to everyone who joined on the Instagram live. I really appreciate your joining in. Now to those people staying around a little longer on my YouTube channel, really appreciate. So every night on these lives we'll be doing the sketches, and sometime soon I'll be releasing the full footage on the YouTube channel. And now with the YouTube channel, it might be like a 4-minute video, 6-minute video maybe, but it'll be pretty simple, just showcasing the sped process and pretty much my thinking process of what I was thinking when I was drawing this. And you know, been enjoying these little sketching challenges and want to keep them going. Let me see, what kind of sneakers should I give him? So yeah, so to recap, to spark your inspiration, to spark your creativity, it is something that can come from anywhere, even from the no thinking. So if you want to get inspired, just let your pen sometimes just go free, and whatever comes to the page, like Lupo showed us in his painting, it's something that can create a masterpiece. Look at other artists also for inspiration, you know. look at the current times that we're living in. And oh, okay, Lupo's phone died. That's why he got disconnected. And let your inspiration, let your imagination run wild, because there's nothing more fun than to be honest and carefree when it comes to the drawings, when it comes to your thoughts, when it comes to your mind. And shout out to our brother Rashad, his book Carefree Like Me. Let me see if I can pull up his Instagram right real quick. Rashad. He just came to my mind right now, and I might ask him to join me in one of these lives to kind of talk about his work. So his Instagram is Ramalik _ illustrations. He has a book called Carefree Like Me that it's a beautiful book. I've been wanting to buy it. I should be getting it soon. But I really appreciate his work and worth sharing. There we go. So you guys can see it on the screen here now. Ramalik. And yeah, this is 2 of his book. His 3rd one is on his way now. So go check him out. Beautiful illustration. Beautiful children's books. And I think I'm going to leave it up to here. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining tonight on Drawing and Talking. This has been Artclstudios, Hansiel on this side. Never stop learning for you, because when you learn, you can teach others. Peace out, everyone. Thank you for joining once again. Until next time. Don't forget to subscribe. Follow me on social media. And if you like the video, click the like button. If you want to see more videos, click the video in the middle. And don't forget, never stop learning for you.